Breaking news has just sent shockwaves through the entire WWE universe. Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, the fastest, strongest, and toughest woman on the roster, has been hospitalized after a horrifying and unexpected assault. But this wasn't just any attack, this was carried out by a group calling themselves the Deathly Arm Gang. A name that already sends chills down the spine of everyone backstage. Tonight, we dive into everything we know, the brutal attack, who might be behind it, and how this could change Bianca Belair's life forever. It all started after last night's live event. Bianca had just finished a tag match alongside Asuka. The two picked up a victory, the crowd was electric, and Bianca was smiling ear to ear as she greeted fans near the ramp. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, until moments later, chaos erupted. Witnesses backstage say Bianca was ambushed in the parking lot area, lights out, cameras off. What happened next sounded like something straight out of a horror movie. Multiple hooded figures surrounded her. No one knows exactly how many, but early reports say at least 4 masked individuals wearing black tactical gear and armbands bearing the symbol of a skeletal arm, the calling card of the so-called Deathly Arm Gang. Security rushed to the scene, but it was too late. Bianca was already on the ground, unconscious, surrounded by shattered glass and scattered belongings. The only sound echoing in the parking lot was the faint hum of a black SUV speeding away into the night. By the time paramedics arrived, Bianca was barely responsive. She was immediately taken to a nearby hospital, her condition described as critical but stable. WWE officials and her family rushed to be by her side, but as of this morning, doctors have confirmed multiple injuries, including severe bruising to her ribs, a concussion, and a possible fracture in her right arm. The entire wrestling world is stunned. Fans across social media are in disbelief, flooding Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with the hashtag pray for Bianca Belair. Messages of support have come in from across the WWE roster. Becky Lynch tweeted, "You don't mess with family. We'll find who did this." Cody Rhodes posted a picture of Bianca's gear with the caption, "You can't break the EST spirit." Even Naomi, Bianca's close friend, posted an emotional video saying she was heartbroken and furious. But who are the Deathly Arm Gang? Rumors about this mysterious group have been floating around for weeks. Whispers of a rogue faction targeting top WWE superstars began after unexplained backstage incidents, damaged locker rooms, cryptic notes left behind, and the symbol of a skeletal arm spray-painted on the walls. At first, many thought it was some kind of viral marketing stunt, maybe the introduction of a new faction. But after last night, no one's laughing. This isn't storyline, this is real. A WWE spokesperson released a statement earlier today confirming the attack and promising a full investigation. "We take the safety of our talent very seriously. Law enforcement is now involved, and we are cooperating fully to identify those responsible." Triple H himself reportedly visited Bianca at the hospital and was visibly shaken. Sources close to the company say the game has personally ordered enhanced security for all performers until further notice. Backstage morale is at an all-time low, with several wrestlers saying they don't feel safe leaving the arena at night. But here's where things get even darker. Surveillance footage obtained from nearby parking lot cameras shows the black SUV fleeing the scene, and according to early reports, one of the attackers briefly removed their mask inside the vehicle. Authorities haven't released the name yet, but speculation is rampant that this wasn't an outside attack, it might have been someone inside WWE. Fans online have begun dissecting every frame of the footage, and some believe they recognized the attacker's silhouette. Someone tall, muscular, possibly female, wearing gear similar to a known WWE superstar. Could this mean the Deathly Arm Gang isn't an outside threat at all, but a hidden group within the WWE locker room? If that's true, then the question becomes why Bianca Belair? Bianca has always been one of WWE's most respected athletes, a role model for young fans and a locker room leader. But with fame comes envy. In recent weeks, tension had reportedly been brewing backstage between Bianca and several competitors who felt overshadowed by her success. Some sources claim that jealousy and resentment could have been the motive, that this was a calculated move to take out one of WWE's biggest stars and send a message. Others think it could be revenge. Remember, Bianca's recent rivalries have been heated, particularly with Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. Both women have made no secret of their frustration over Bianca's dominance and her constant spotlight. But as of now, no one is officially linking them to the Deathly Arm gang, at least, not yet. Meanwhile, at the hospital, doctors have confirmed that Bianca regained consciousness briefly this morning. A nurse reportedly heard her whisper, "They came for me, but I fought back." Those chilling words have only deepened the mystery. WWE medical staff are monitoring her closely, and her husband, Montez Ford, has refused to leave her side. In an emotional post on Instagram, Montez wrote, "Whoever did this, you messed with the wrong woman. You'll regret it." The post has already gone viral, sparking thousands of responses from fans and fellow wrestlers. Some say this could ignite a major manhunt, while others fear things could escalate even further. Law enforcement sources say they're pursuing several leads, including the possibility that this gang might be tied to organized attacks on other athletes or celebrities. In fact, reports suggest the Deathly Arm gang might not be new at all, but a revived version of a group that operated years ago, targeting public figures for intimidation and ransom. If that's true, then WWE's involvement could have been a coincidence, or something much more personal. But one thing's for sure, this incident has shaken the company to its core. Security has been tripled at live events, talent have been assigned private escorts, and the upcoming SmackDown show might undergo major changes as WWE figures out how to handle the fallout. Backstage sources say several wrestlers are demanding answers. Charlotte Flair, visibly emotional, told reporters, "We travel together, we work together, we're a family." This crosses a line that none of us expected. Even commentators on WWE programming have broken script to acknowledge the situation. Michael Cole opened Raw with a somber tone, saying, "Tonight, our thoughts are with Bianca Belair. The EST is one of the toughest competitors we've ever known, and we know she'll fight through this like the warrior she is." The audience erupted in chants of "EST, EST," showing that Bianca's spirit has clearly not been forgotten. And that brings us to the biggest question of all, what happens next? If Bianca recovers, and we're all praying she does, will she step back into the ring to face those responsible? Will she seek justice, revenge, or both? Bianca Belair isn't just a competitor, she's a symbol of resilience. Every challenge she's faced, from injuries to betrayals, she's overcome them all. But this is different. This wasn't just competition. This was personal. As WWE tightens its security and the investigation unfolds, fans can only hope the truth comes out soon. Rumors are swirling that the Deathly Arm gang may already have their next target. Some say they've issued a warning. The arm reaches for all who stand tall. If that's real, then no one on the roster is safe. But if there's one thing we know about Bianca Belair, it's that she doesn't back down from fear. She is the toughest, and when she gets back, and everyone believes she will, she'll be more dangerous than ever. Because when the EST returns, she'll be coming for blood. For now, the WWE Universe waits, heartbroken but hopeful, united behind one message. Get well soon, Bianca. We're with you. As the camera pans out on the hospital window, the night sky fades into darkness. A single light flickers on in the parking lot, and faintly, on the wall, the symbol of the skeletal arm appears again, this time painted in red. A warning, a promise. The Deathly Arm gang isn't done. And Bianca Belair's fight is only just beginning.